Ready to go?
We are ready.
Can we get somebody to close that door by chance? Welcome to the regular meeting of Hamilton City Council, December 10th, 2025. A little after 6 o'clock. We're here in City Council Chambers, 345 High Street in Hamilton. We do have 3 public hearings this evening. One involves a multi-family apartment building on Dayton Street. Second one involves amending the zoning on Harrison Avenue in Kenworth, particular street addresses on Harrison and Kenworth. Third public hearing is also amending the zoning on particular parcels on Noble and Fairview Avenue. Roll call, please.
Moeller.
Present.
Pullman.
Present.
Fear.
Present.
Vaughn.
Present.
Ryan.
Present.
Nab.
Present.
Lauer.
Present.
We have a quorum.
Thank you. We're going to start off with offering a prayer. Councilman Carla Fear, followed by the Pledge of Allegiance. Please stand if you're able.
Glory to God in the highest, peace and goodwill towards men. Heavenly Father, guide our community through this holiday season. May we cherish times with loved ones and remember lost ones with tenderness. As we approach the end of this year, we thank you for your grace and blessings. We pray for your continued guidance on our discussions and our decisions as we navigate the challenges and opportunities of the coming year. We also ask for your protection over our entire community and especially our first responders. In your name we pray, amen.
Amen.
I pledge
allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Okay, next we go to special presentations.
A proclamation recognizing Chair of the Board of Zoning Appeals, Karen Underwood Kramer.
Where was Daniel to remind us to turn the phones off? Mayor?
Jeez,
Can't take you anywhere.
I've been talking to.
Steve, edit that out, please.
Apologize for that, everybody.
First time.
Yeah. We all know Karen Underwood from a place on Main Street and all around the county, Richards. But what you may not know about is she is quite a volunteer in the BZA, which is really some serious stuff. I'm going to have Lauren kind of give an idea what this young lady does as chair of the BZA.
Sure. So the Board of Zoning Appeals exists to allow property owners to request variances to our zoning regulations. So there may be a property that has certain topography where it's not realistic for them to meet our code, and this provides relief to property owners. But it's a quasi-judicial board, and a lot of times, right, it can be a lot of difficult conversations are had at the Board of Zoning Appeals because our rules exist for a reason, and people feel very strongly about their properties. And Karen has served the BZA for 26 years. She's been our board chair for at least 10, and has done so well and with compassion and fairness, and has really, I think, been a great asset not only for the city of Hamilton as a whole to drive really positive outcomes about our zoning regulations, but also in a way where I feel like property owners, also feel like they've gotten good outcomes from coming to the Board of Zoning Appeals. And over her tenure, there's been a lot of other board members, so she's been a wonderful mentor and asset in training other people that have come to the Board of Zoning Appeals. And the only reason we're letting her step away is because we know that the other board members are very capable, right, of filling in, because she has done such a wonderful job in leading this group over the years. And so we just wanted to publicly recognize you for all of your years of volunteering. This is, an unpaid position on this board, and it's a really, really important role in our community. And I think property owners hopefully have experienced, coming into a public meeting like that when you're not used to it can be a very intimidating situation. And I think Karen instantly puts people at ease in leading those meetings and helping people feel more comfortable in, trying to make their argument to the board when they're bringing their variance requests. So thank you for all of your years of service.
Thank you for educating all of us about the BZA. Sound like you could have had this job for your entire life if you wanted it. Quasi-judicial, I got to start calling you judge now, I guess, right? But no, you're dealing with some folks who probably aren't very happy sometimes, and there's a special way of handling that, and apparently you've been able to do it, like with compassion, which is what Lauren said. Also, the mayor proclamation, whereas Hamilton City Council and City Administration would like to recognize and show appreciation to Karen Underwood Kramer for 26 years of service to the City of Hamilton, 11 years as Chair of the Board of Zoning Appeals. And whereas the City of Hamilton Board of Zoning Appeals serves an important purpose to review and make decisions related to the appeals to requirements from the zoning ordinances or appeals decisions made by the Architectural Design Review Board or Planning Commission. Whereas sometimes there are projects that may not meet requirements of the zoning ordinance, and individuals may request an exception or variance in order to proceed with the project. Whereas such requests require a great amount of review and discretion to make fair decisions for both property owners and the community as a whole. And whereas Karen always approached each application with diligent preparation, objective and fair deliberations, and made the decisions according to land use regulations and not emotion or public opinion. And whereas she also excelled at educating applicants about the Board of Zoning Appeals process and the city zoning regulations, and made applicants comfortable in what could be an intimidating situation. Whereas her leadership on the board has been essential in bringing positive outcomes and mentoring many board members throughout her tenure. And whereas Karen's willingness to seek reappointment ensured continuity in land use decisions that best served the Hamilton community. Now, therefore, I, Pat Mueller, Mayor of the City of Hamilton, Ohio, and Hamilton City Council members, hereby recognize Karen Underwood Kramer for her service and leadership on the Board of Zoning Appeals. The City of Hamilton wishes her the best on her future endeavors, because you folks always have something going on. You and your sister. Thank you. How about a round of applause? You want to say a few words?
Thank you. Like I said to Lauren when I was resigning, because I'm going to Florida for the winter, I want to spend a little time away from Hamilton, which doesn't allow me to be here for my BZA duties. Anyway, I've met some of the most wonderful people, though, that through both city staff and board members as part of this organization. And I would like the current BZA members that are in the audience to please stand and be recognized, because they're really awesome, and we're continuing on a very great group of people.
Oh, sure.
Thank you to Liz and Lauren, too. You guys do a great job for this city and have everything organized and answer lots of questions.
The city's blessed with a great team as well as great volunteers. Thank you, Karen. All right, you've got one more presentation, and it's kind of a surprise. Hamilton City Council likes to recognize its great team, and just like we just had with Karen, great volunteer. And we also like to thank those partners who help us in many ways. We as a council have a partner who happens to be up front in many ways, but this individual is also behind the scenes. This individual's skill set is how this individual presents Hamilton to the entire region. Hamilton is seen, Hamilton is heard. People can learn about our city and get a sense for what Hamilton is all about. This person's also an educator. Before I forget, I gotta get somebody. Ready? Come on. That person is Steve Colwell.
Am I supposed to go here?
Yeah. Yeah. Man, he's really up front now, big time.
Yeah. I'm not putting that slide up, by the way.
He used to have like a big hair look.
I have hair, yeah.
I'm not sure if there's any of those pictures up there, but Steve Colwell does so much for this city. Steve does so much, for this city. And the content is tremendous. And I've been on the board for a while, and I have seen TV Hamilton just grow and grow. I'd have Kathy Klink come up here too, if she could, because she's on the board of TV Hamilton as well. Just so it gives you an example of how this has grown. In 2016, there were 67 videos. 67 videos. Today I learned, 2025, there's been 395 videos so far this year. Is that right? And that's as of today, so we'll probably, maybe,
We'll go
over 400. And these are videos about the city, what the city does, the businesses and the nonprofits in this city, which is about economic development. It's also about quality of life. It's about schools. And I don't think I can quote anybody more special who's really correct about what TV Hamilton is. It's Hamilton's secret weapon. And that was said by Jody Gunderson. And if you think about it, it is economic development. It is quality of life. It's about, being able to see a football game on a Friday night, to see events that you can see your family members, your children, your grandchildren, the parades, the swearing-ins. And if I'm not mistaken, it's at 4.4 million views this year in 2025. And that's pretty amazing stuff. So, Jennifer has kept this a secret for quite a while. I mean, thanks to Carla, and really all of us have known, so we've all been quiet too. I mean, it's been weeks. So, before anybody else speaks, I think Jennifer should speak.
Oh, yes.
He didn't tell you that, did he?
She's part of the team,
So yes, it was very hard to keep the secret. I even put it on my calendar, keep the secret. So anyways, he definitely deserves this. He does work very, very hard, and he has for many, many years. So I appreciate him too.
And
Can we bring Jeff up?
I'm bringing him up right now because I thought Jeff was going to be over there, but I guess
We're on wide shot now.
we're on wide shot now. I thought it was going to be Jeff doing it. Jeff, come on up here, please. Because, you've seen partnerships work out real well in business. The partnership between Jeff Archibald and Steve Colwell in doing TV Hamilton is absolutely, these guys, it's a tremendous team. So, Jeff, I figured a few words you want to say about your friend Steve Colwell.
Friend is a stretch, but we'll go with it. It's really amazing to see the work he puts in. I think people don't see the hours that are hidden a lot of times. The Saturdays, the Sundays, the Wednesday nights, the Thursday nights, the Friday nights. A lot of times when people are at home with their loved ones, Steve is, out beating the bushes to kind of put out, the bat signal, so to speak, for all the great things that are going on in Hamilton. And it's a credit to Jennifer too, for, her being patient with him doing what he does for the love of the city. So I think Steve, a lot of times it flies on the radar. I think the success of TV Hamilton can be summed up in, now if we're not at something, people want to know why we're not there. That's the difference. And really it's kind of amazing. And the answer is there's really technically only one person who works for TV Hamilton. Literally, there's a part-timer too. Sam does amazing work. He's actually working right now so we can cover two things at the same time. So, and then I cover a little bit, but it's mostly Steve just out there doing all the work. And doing that, and when he covers something on a Friday night, it doesn't mean he doesn't work during the day. It means he just starts at 7 a.m. and goes until midnight. So those are hours that are kind of lost and forgotten. But we see them. People at home don't. They just assume it's probably multiple people. But just want you to know that is literally one person with one small part-timer and a little bit of what I can cover too. So
Kathy Klink serves on the board, Lawrence Bragg and myself, and especially through her and Lauren's leadership, TV Hamilton has really developed into something very, very special. Kathy?
Thank you, Pat. I can't say enough about TV Hamilton and Steve Caldwell's leadership. He truly has created an economic engine for this community and the ability to bring people together, whether they are small businesses, organizations, non-for-profits. We all are in this together as we think forward about the best for Hamilton, and TV Hamilton then has the opportunity to create the right program, the right language, to be able to share that experience with everyone. So I salute Steve Caldwell as our leader.
I gotta say, Steve, that upper left picture,
That's horrible.
that's like Hollywood, man. That's got Hollywood. Call you Hollywood Steve.
That's
Kathy in the bottom one on
Yes.
the right when we were
That is
thinking
Kathy.
the big, yeah.
Before we give you a small basket of gifts, how about a few words from Steve Caldwell?
Thank you.
Okay. Hold this. Somebody's got a basket for me back here.
But can I borrow something that Karen said?
Yes.
I get to work with some of the best people ever, and that's how come it's been able to have the success that we have, is because of who we get to work with.
Oh, every day. I mean, we're all blessed to be able to work with each other and make, individually we can't do what a group, what can you say? We's greater than me, right?
yes.
Okay. In this basket is some fun things. I'm not sure what a portable power bank is, but you probably know what that is. What I do know, there's a dad joke book in here.
All right.
All right, let me ask you this one. What did the receiver say to the football?
I have no idea.
Come on, catch you later. I actually opened up the book and read a few pages, okay? I guess you like Skittles, Reese's. Really like all these TV cables and stuff like that. There's a few of those in here. There's a candle for date night. And there's also something in here. Heard you like Lucky Tavern. Is that right?
Yes.
There's something in there to have you go out to the Lucky Tavern. So, I mean, we've been wanting to appreciate and show our appreciation for a long time, but we figured, heck, why not between Thanksgiving and Christmas? And we do appreciate clearly what you do and you and Jeff and what you've done. 395, it's going to be 400. I mean, that's more than one a day if you work every day. And I think you probably do work pretty close to every day. Hope you're a little bit surprised.
I'm very surprised. Sorry for making the meeting longer.
Well,
You're fine. It's
how about a round of applause for Steve Caldwell? All right, we now go to audience of citizens. And individuals wishing to make comments may speak at this part of the agenda or when it's up for the vote on the council floor. You're required to sign this blue public speaking book, which is out front. Each speaker is allowed up to 5 minutes. Josh Brattain. I think I recognize this address. Give us your name and your address.
Yeah, you were at my house in August of 2022. So this has been an ongoing issue.
Well, give us your name and your address.
My name is Josh Britton.
Yes.
I live at 726 Ridgewood Avenue. Am I allowed to say the address? That's from what Hamilton Police Department has said. It's a chronic nuisance now. Am I able to say that address? I just want to make sure I'm.
I don't see a problem with saying an address.
So that address is 722 Ridgewood Avenue. It's my direct neighbor. So basically, this has been going on for 4 years. We have thefts in the neighborhood. They do drug deals. We've had people overdose on their front yard, as well as take drugs and overdose down the street. The cops were called both instances. We've made multiple calls to the police because there's been arguing at all hours of the night. There's been drug deals that go down on the property. The house has been raided by the burn unit twice within the last 2 years. The homeowner's not been held accountable for anything, and he's the issue. He allows people to move in. They're all drug addicts. He's a drug addict. I don't know what to do. Basically, I've had my breaking point within the last month. When I've had to sit down and tell my 10-year-old son about used drug needles, that's a problem. Also, in January of this year, I had a Butler County deputy reach out to me unsolicited, asking if I've seen a person. He sent me a photo of the person at that address. Yes, they were there. That's a problem. Nothing is happening, and I apologize if this is not the correct avenue to go, but I'm fed up. The last time we talked with the cops, there was an individual that was in the area. They're predominantly known with the drug industry. They have a nickname known as the Russian. Caught them on a security camera doing a deal with someone while the homeowner walked by as the drug deal was going on. He says he don't know what's going on. That's a lie. Again, I'm fed up. I don't know what to do. I'm just asking for assistance. If this isn't the right avenue, please let me know where. They've had an aggressive pit bull that was over there for a couple years that, finally we called the dog warden. At first they're like, no, then they went there, they saw how aggressive it was, they took it and put it down in March of this year. Again, I have a 10-year-old son who doesn't want to go out to the backyard, one, because it stinks. Two, they've had an aggressive dog, and now we've had needles in the area. One of the drug addicts who were there was the homeowner's stepdaughter, I believe. About 2 weeks ago, unprovoked, there was one of our elderly neighbors just out in her front yard. Her daughter and grandkids live about 5 houses down from her. The drug addict just started going and yelling at them. I don't know why.
I'm sure you're speaking for your neighbors as well, though.
I am. I was hoping some of them would come. They all have prior obligations, so.
Well, the right people are in the room right now to hear what you have said. Let's see what we can do.
And I'm sure all of this is documented, between police logs.
Right.
I've even been talking with I got in contact with the burn again. When I had to tell my son about, used drug needles, that's my breaking point. And again, I don't know what to do. And so I appreciate your assistance. Like when you came out in August, I really appreciate everything. I just don't know what to do now.
Well, you made us aware that it's still a problem. The right ears are in this room right now.
Yeah,
Mr.
Mr.
Manager,
Mayor.
can you address or?
I can't address specifically, but what I can tell you is the Director of Public Safety is here, and I know he has some information, and he'd like to talk with you, and we'll work to help you out here. Thank you for coming up.
I appreciate it. Thank you all.
Thank you.
Thank you, Josh. Adriana.
Good evening, Mayor and members of City Council. My name is Adriana Reyes, and I am the chair and founder of the Hamilton Hispanic Festival. I am along here with Emily Wooden, my co-chair, and we just wanted to take a moment to thank each of you for attending and supporting the Hamilton Hispanic Festival this year. Your presence was it truly mattered. This year we welcome around 3,000 people, families, neighbors, even many who were visiting Hamilton for the very first time. Seeing so many new faces, discovering our city and our community spirit was incredibly meaningful. As someone who came to Hamilton and found opportunity, belonging, and community here, it means so much to me to see our culture celebrated in such a beautiful way. Thank you for your leadership and your commitment to celebrating all who call Hamilton home. As we continue building connections in our neighborhoods, we would also love to invite you to our first Posada in the Jefferson neighborhood on December 18th at 6:30 p.m. at Hamilton Living Water. A Posada is a traditional celebration that reenacts Mary and Joseph's search for shelter, bringing families together through prayer, music, food, and community. We'd love to share this tradition with you. Emily, do you want to say any words?
I just want to say thank you so much for your support. Anytime we were able to share about Hamilton, we got an opportunity to brag so much on how much the community supported us and how much the community was excited, like the city was excited and expectant for the event. So just thank you so much.
So that event is December the 18th at 6:30 at Living Waters. Great. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Okay, we now go to the consent agenda. Takes care of all the people who signed the book. We go to the consent agenda. That includes staff reports, caucus reports, and meeting minutes. And we're going to go on the committee of the whole first, which allows council to ask questions and hear from our city professionals, about what is going on and what's going to be in front of us soon. I'll set the motion to regular meeting be recessed and the committee of the whole take place.
Moved.
Second.
Motion made by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Vaughn. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, that motion is carried. We go into the committee of the whole at 6:27.
Our first caucus item is a recommendation relative to approving a request from Hamilton Hospitality Incorporated for local tier tax abatement through the Community Reinvestment Area. A presentation by a member of our Economic Development Department, Stacy Dietrich.
Good evening, everyone. The city received a formal application for Community Reinvestment Area property tax abatement from Hamilton Hospitality, Inc., which is the developer of the High Street and MLK hotel development at the city parking lot. The development will be comprised of 168 keys of a home 2-suite Hilton hotel. The building will be approximately 111,000 square feet, and the site is 3.34 acres. Go to the next slide. And so the property is located just across the street here. The estimated project cost is $28.6 million. The hotel is projected to hire at least 20 full-time employees over the next 3 years after the construction is completed. And the proposed Community Reinvestment Area abatement terms are 100% for 15 years. The City Council approved the sale and development agreement of the property back in September of 2024. And as part of that sale and development agreement, it did have a tax abatement as part of that. So we're just buttoning up these items as that were part of the sale and development agreement. And construction is slated to start spring of 2026. They are finalizing their financing currently. So that'll be started shortly. Any questions?
Thank you.
Okay, thanks.
Our second and third agenda items will be presented by Chief of Staff Mallory Greenham. First is a recommendation relative to approving an application for new Class C2, C1, and a D6 liquor permit for Quick Trip Corporation located at 1115 High Street.
Good evening, Mayor, members of council. So this first one is for the Quick Trip convenience and gas station that's going to be built where the former CVS was at the corner of Route 4 and High Street. They're applying for a C1, which is beer carryout, C2, which is wine carryout, and a D6, which is Sunday sales. In case you're wondering, they are under construction, but set to be completed sometime in summer 2026. Number 2 is Pickle for Life. This is our second indoor pickleball facility. The first one is on Route 4. This one's on the west side in the second half of the old Hobby Lobby. They are applying for a D1, which is beer, D2, which is wine, and D6, which is Sunday sales. They're currently under construction, and they are set to be open in the first quarter of the new year. Any questions? All right.
Thank you, Mallory.
Our fourth agenda item is a presentation from our Director of Information Technology Services, Ken Carrier, a recommendation relative to amending and supplementing Schedule A of the city's classification and compensation plan as set forth in Emergency Ordinance Number EOR 2024-12117, adopted December 11th, 2024, amended from time to time by establishing the new cybersecurity analyst classification position.
Mayor, members of council,
we're seeking to create this new position to focus our efforts on cybersecurity. As part of this, if you could move on to the next slide, we're looking for cost avoidance. A lot of the liabilities that we've seen other municipalities take, and the average ransomware costing $2.83 million. By creating this position, we'll be able to focus our efforts on hardening our environments and kind of take it from a reactive stance to a proactive stance. These are some of the highlights of what that position would be doing, and we're seeking your permission to create that position. Are there any questions?
Sounds like money well spent.
Yes, sir, I agree. The other thing I wanted to point out is this is not a net new position in 2026. We're actually transitioning someone from within the IT department into this role. Any questions I can answer?
Just thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Our fifth item has to do with a recommendation relative to amending and supplementing Schedule A of the city's classification and compensation plan as set forth in emergency ordinance number EOR 2024-1217, adopted December 11th, 2024, as amended from time to time by establishing the new urban forestry technician ordinance or classification position.
Evening, Mayor Mueller, members of Hamilton City Council. I'm here to talk about the creation of a new position by the name of Urban Forestry Technician. So we're proposing creating a new job classification by that name. Just to point out, this position would replace an existing internship position. So I'm sure everyone up there knows Dave Beneman and all that he does. And he typically has 3 interns that are helping him year round. And so what we're looking to do is take one of those positions and convert it into a full-time position to support his activities in the planning, organization, direction, and supervision of urban and utility forestry operations for the city. So what does that mean? So it means this individual, this position would be supporting Dave and all those activities. It would allow time to train and develop this technician, which would document and retain institutional knowledge that's been built over a number of years regarding these matters. It's managing the vegetation of overhead and underground utility services. So as you can imagine, with all of our utility services, a lot of interaction between vegetation and those utilities and making sure that we're putting the right plants in the right spots. Ensuring tree planting is done strategically so that trees don't grow into utility lines in the future. So being proactive and getting ahead of that. Interpreting and applying urban utility forestry policies, managing contractor operations, developing the college interns. The next one's kind of a big one. It's managing data collection and reporting for grants and ensuring the city maintains funding eligibility and compliance. So this group has been really great about securing grants to further their initiatives in Hamilton. And then also the last one's pretty important too. It's engaging the community by educating the public on tree care. So that's what this position would do. And with that, I'll take any questions.
Mr. Mayor. So is this something the arborist had done, or this is something new that the city wants to have done when it's talking about where you plant trees around the wires, or have interns done this?
Yeah, so this is work that already gets done by Dave. So through his position, which is the urban forestry program. So it's him and then 3 interns. And right now those intern positions, they rotate in and out. And so constantly switching positions in and out. And so what we're looking to do is establish just a longer presence of persons to start to transition some of that knowledge. And so it's not living really just with one person.
But we'll still have interns.
Yes, we will.
Okay.
Yeah, so it's just taking, right now there's 3 interns continuously. So there'd be 2 interns plus a full-time position if it's approved.
Perfect, thank you.
Yep. And I don't know if I said this or not, but this position will be also partially funded with grant funding. So there's already grant funding secured for the next several years to pay for this position as well.
Okay, perfect, thanks.
Thank you.
Thank you, Evan. Motion to committee of the whole be closed.
So moved. Second.
Motion by Councilmember Nab, seconded by Councilmember Ryan. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Pose same sign. Hearing none, the motion is carried at 6:35. Ask for the motion at the regular meeting be reconvened.
So moved.
Second.
by Councilmember Fear. Was it Ryan? Councilmember Ryan. I think I know his voice by now. Roll call vote on that, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Excuse me.
7-0, motion adopted.
At 6:36. Announced at the motion.
Mr. Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
make a motion that with the exception of the items so noted, council receive the reports of the consent agenda and concur in their recommendations. Second.
Motion by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Nab. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, that motion is carried at 6:36. We now go to the public hearing section of our agenda.
A public hearing regarding a request for preliminary and final plan development at 421 Dayton Street to allow construction of a 4-story multifamily apartment building, 120 dwelling units, property zoned EMUPD, Entertainment Mixed Use Plan Development District.
Anyone in the audience wish to be heard at this public hearing involving 421 Dayton Street and a 4-story multifamily apartment building? Anyone in the audience wish to be heard about this particular project on Dayton Street? Anyone on council wish to be heard?
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Ryan.
I think this is going to be a great redevelopment project for the downtown corridor. This is going to bring much needed foot traffic to our high street and downtown businesses that desperately need it. And this is going to be great complement to the Beckett Paper redevelopment and the hotels as well. So I think we're doing really good. This has been a high priority for a lot of us last couple of years. So looking forward to watching the skyline change over here in the next few years. So I hope we can get this one across the finish line.
You know, being on Planning Commission, I had a chance to hear from the folks and just really see some detail about this project. And I personally was impressed, and I think all the Planning Commission was impressed as well. It was a well-done presentation, so. Anyone else on council wish to be heard, wish to make a motion at this time?
Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
make a motion that the public hearing be closed.
Second.
Motion made by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Fear. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, that motion is carried at 6:38. We now go to agenda item number 7, which is also a public hearing.
A public hearing regarding amending the zoning of 461 Harrison Avenue and 16 Kenworth Avenue, 17 and 21 Kenworth Avenue, and 119 and 123 Kenworth Avenue from R2 Single Family Residence Zoning District to R2A Two Family Residence Zoning District.
Thank you. Anyone in the audience wish to be heard at this public hearing involving the change in zoning of these particular addresses on Harrison and Kenworth? Anyone in the audience wish to be heard at this public hearing at this time? Anyone on council wish to be heard or wish to make a motion?
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Nab.
I move the public hearing be closed.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Nab, second by Councilmember Vaughn. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, that motion is carried at 6:39. Number 8, please.
A public hearing regarding amending the zoning of 2345 through 2347 Noble Avenue, 2355 through 2357 Noble Avenue, and 504 through 508 Fairfield Avenue from R2 Single Family Residence Zoning District to R2A Two Family Residence Zoning District.
When the audience wish to be heard at this public hearing involving change of zoning for these particular addresses on Noble Avenue and Fairview Avenue. When the audience wish to be heard at this public hearing involving change of zoning at these addresses. Anyone on council wish to be heard or wish to make a motion at this time?
Mayor,
Councilmember Lauer.
I'd like to make a motion that the public hearing be closed.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Lauer, seconded by Vice Mayor Pullman. All in favor, please say aye.
Aye.
Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, that motion is carried at 6:40. I'll set the motion that the regular meeting be reconvened.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Nab, seconded by Councilmember Ryan. Roll call vote on that motion, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0, motion adopted.
We'll now go to council actions pertaining to legislative items, and I'll set the motion.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Vaughn.
I move that a note be made upon the minutes that each member of council was furnished a printed copy of each item of legislation prior to its being considered at this meeting.
Second.
By Councilmember Vaughn, seconded by Councilmember Fear. All in favor, please say aye. Aye. Opposed, same sign. Hearing none, that motion is carried at 6:40. We now go into pending legislation, agenda item number 9, second reading of an ordinance involving the budget for 2026.
An ordinance making appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the City of Hamilton, Ohio during the fiscal year ending December 31st, 2026, second reading.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Vaughn.
I move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Vaughn, second by Councilmember Lauer. Any discussion on this one? I want to thank the Finance Department for their very good meetings that we had. Councilmember Nab and all of us will agree that those were good budget meetings. Anyone else on council? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0, ordinance adopted.
Go to agenda item number 10, second reading of an ordinance involving right-of-way.
An ordinance dedicating 78,887 square feet on Rhea Avenue along North B Street, city-owned part lots 18702, 30146, 25773, city-owned lots 6338, 14847, 14848, and Butler County Port Authority-owned part lots 30141 and 30142 as right-of-way, situated in the First Ward, North Side, City of Hamilton applicant, second reading.
Mayor.
Vice Mayor Pullman.
Make a motion that the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Ryan. Any discussion on this one? Hearing none, roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0, ordinance adopted.
Go to agenda item number 11, second reading of an ordinance involving, again, some more right-of-way.
An ordinance dedicating 5,976.4 square feet along South B Street, city-owned part lots 4072, 4073, and 4074 as right-of-way, located on South B Street at the corner of Milliken Street, situated in the First Ward, South Side, City of Hamilton applicant, second reading.
Mayor.
Councilmember Nab.
I move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Nab, second by Councilmember Fear. Any discussion? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0, ordinance adopted.
I want to back up for just a minute. The Dayton Street project manager is here, is that correct? Or he was here?
He left.
What?
He left.
Did, okay. All right. That takes care of number 11. All right, agenda item number 12, two readings of emergency ordinance involving compensation plan.
An emergency ordinance amending and supplementing Schedule A of the city's classification and compensation plan as set forth in emergency ordinance number EOR 2024-12-117, adopted December 11th, 2024, and as amended from time to time relative to salaries for certain city employees, and repealing existing Schedule A as set forth in said emergency ordinance. Two readings. First of two readings.
Mr. Mayor.
Vice Mayor Pullman.
I want to make a motion that the rules be suspended, said ordinance be read a second time by its title.
Second.
Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Ryan. Roll call vote on that motion, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0, motion adopted.
Second reading of that emergency ordinance, please.
An emergency ordinance amending and supplementing Schedule A of the city's classification and compensation plan as set forth in emergency ordinance number EOR 2024-12-117, adopted December 11th, 2024, and as amended from time to time relative to salaries for certain city employees, and repealing existing Schedule A as set forth in said emergency ordinance. Second of two readings.
Mr. Mayor.
Vice Mayor Pullman.
Make a motion that the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Ryan. Any discussion or comments on this one? Hearing none, roll call vote, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0, ordinance adopted.
Go to agenda item number 13, two readings of emergency ordinance involving issuance of taxable bonds for various permanent improvements.
An emergency ordinance authorizing the issuance of taxable bonds of the City of Hamilton, Ohio, in the maximum principal amount of $1,026,919 for the purpose of financing costs of various permanent improvements in the city described herein, authorizing a certificate of award, authorizing other actions in connection with the issuance of bonds, and declaring an emergency. First of two readings.
Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Vaughn.
I move that the rules be suspended and said ordinance be read a second time by its title.
Motion by Councilmember Vaughn, second by Councilmember Lauer. Roll call vote on that motion, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Yes.
Fear. Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Motion adopted 7-0.
Thank you. Second reading of the emergency ordinance, please.
An emergency ordinance authorizing the issuance of taxable bonds of the City of Hamilton, Ohio in the maximum principal amount of $1,026,919 for the purpose of financing costs of various permanent improvements in the city described herein, authorizing a certificate of award, authorizing other actions in connection with the issuance of bonds, and declaring an emergency. Second of 2 readings.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Vaughn.
I move the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Vaughn, second by Councilmember Lauer. Comments on this one? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0. Ordinance adopted.
We go to agenda item number 14, 2 readings of an ordinance involving our current expenses and other expenditures for the city of Hamilton.
An ordinance making supplemental appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the City of Hamilton during fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025. First of 2 readings.
Mr. Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
make a motion that the rules be suspended, said ordinance be read a second time by its title.
Second.
Motion by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Ryan. Roll call vote on that, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Motion adopted 7-0.
Second reading of that ordinance, please.
An ordinance making supplemental appropriations for current expenses and other expenditures of the City of Hamilton during fiscal year ending December 31st, 2025. Second of 2 readings.
Mr. Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
make a motion that the ordinance be adopted.
Second.
By Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Ryan. Comments, questions? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Ordinance adopted 7-0.
Okay, first reading of an ordinance involving the 421 Dayton Street project.
An ordinance approving a preliminary and final plan development request for the construction of a 4-story, 120-dwelling unit multifamily apartment building at 421 Dayton Street with an EMUPD Entertainment Mixed-Use Plan Development Zoning District. Tim Dwyer for IRG Realty Advisors LLC, applicant, first reading.
Thank you. We go to agenda item number 16, which we are ready to have new legislation. First reading of an ordinance involving the Kenworth and Harrison addresses and the zoning change.
An ordinance amending the City of Hamilton zoning map by changing the zoning of 461 Harrison Avenue and 16 Kenworth Avenue, 17 and 21 Kenworth Avenue, and 119 and 123 Kenworth Avenue from R2 Single Family Residence Zoning District to R2A Two Family Residence Zoning District. City of Hamilton applicant, first reading.
Thank you. We go to agenda item number 17, first reading of an ordinance also involving zoning change for addresses Noble Avenue and Fairview Avenue.
An ordinance amending the City of Hamilton zoning map by changing the zoning of 2345 through 2347 Noble Avenue, 2355 through 2357 Noble Avenue, and 504 through 508 Fairview Avenue from R2 Single Family Residence Zoning District to R2A Two Family Residence Zoning District. City of Hamilton applicant, first reading.
Go to agenda item number 18. It's a resolution appointing Susan Bond on the Board of Directors of OKI again.
A resolution appointing Susan Vaughn to serve on the Board of Directors of the Ohio, Kentucky, Indiana Regional OKI Regional Council of Governments and Timothy Nab as an alternate for the term commencing January 1st, 2026 and terminating December 31st, 2026.
Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
I will make a motion that the resolution be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Lauer. Any discussion or comments on that? Thank you all for another good year in 2025. OKI. There's no other comments? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
7-0. Resolution adopted.
Go to agenda item number 19. It's a resolution appointing Mark Kyle and Nigel Watson for Ordinance Review Commission.
A resolution appointing Mark Kyle and Nigel Watson to serve on the Ordinance Review Commission of the City of Hamilton, Ohio for the term commencing January 1st, 2026 and terminating December 31st, 2026.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Fear.
I move the resolution be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Fear, second by Councilmember Ryan. Comments, questions? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
Go to agenda item number 20, resolution appointing Chris Marcello, Hamilton Civil Service Commission.
A resolution appointing Chris Marcello to serve on the City of Hamilton Civil Service Commission for the term commencing January 1st, 2026 and terminating December 31st, 2028.
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Lauer.
I'd like to make a motion that the resolution be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Lauer, second by Councilmember Ryan. Comments on this one? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
We go to agenda item number 21, resolution involving Hamilton Central Business SID Special Improvement District.
A resolution renewing and expanding the Hamilton Central Business Special Improvement District, improving the plan of services, and declaring the necessity to levy special assessments to implement the plan of services for the Hamilton Central Business Special Improvement District upon the lots and lands benefited by said plan of services.
Mayor,
Councilmember Fear,
I move that a resolution be adopted.
Second.
Councilmember Fear, second by Vice Mayor Pullman. Any comments on this one? Hearing none. Roll call, please.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
We go to agenda item number 22, resolution involving Hamilton's cybersecurity program.
A resolution formally recognizing and adopting the City of Hamilton's internal cybersecurity program to safeguard information systems pursuant to Section 9.64 Political Subdivision Security of the Ohio Revised Code as enacted by Ohio House Bill 96.
Mr. Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
make a motion that the resolution be adopted.
Second.
Vice Mayor Pullman, second by Councilmember Ryan. Any comments on this? Just want to thank our IT program and our entire city to make sure that the walls are safe and we've got cybersecurity. Anyone else? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
Agenda item number 23, a resolution involving a real estate exchange between Hamilton and Fairfield.
A resolution authorizing and directing the city manager to execute a real estate exchange agreement, property conveyances, easements, and related actions for certain real property with the city of Fairfield, parcel number A07000110000001, parcel number A070001000073, parcel number A070001000028, and parcel number A070001000076.
Mayor,
Councilmember Fear.
I move the resolution be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Fear, second by Councilmember Vaughn. Good job on that one, Mr. City Clerk.
Could you repeat that, please? No. I missed a number.
All right, there's no comments out of the nose. Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
Go to agenda item number 24, resolution, Jody Gunderson Way.
A resolution declaring Market Street be given the honorary name of Jody Gunderson Way in honor of Jody Gunderson.
Mr. Mayor,
Vice Mayor Pullman.
make a motion that that resolution be adopted.
Second.
Motion made by the entire council, but I think I heard Councilmember Fear first. Any discussion about this? Okay.
We're doing it.
I don't think there's anything to say. This is just
No.
great.
It's the way he lived, and we observed the way he lived and the way he worked, and it's very worthy.
Yeah.
Anyone else? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
And item number 25, a resolution involving a grant application with the Ohio EPA.
A resolution authorizing and approving a grant application with the Ohio Environmental Protection Agency, OEPA, for a replacement of lead water service line within the 45011 and 45015 zip codes, and authorizing and directing the city manager to execute all documents necessary to accept and receive said grant funds.
Man, Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Fear, please.
I move the resolution be adopted.
Second.
Motion by Councilmember Fear, second by Councilmember Nab. Any comments about this? Could be tremendous.
It is, Mr. Mayor, so this resolution for the application, $500,000 is a lot of money. There's still a great deal of expense in the future, but this is a huge step forward. And our infrastructure team, and Mr. Edwin Porter's here this evening, but one of the internal conversations we've had is that that our infrastructure team will pledge an additional $500,000 towards this to cover the public right-of-way costs. So this portion, this grant fund, if it's approved, would cover only the private property costs. That way we can offer this to more residents. So that's a potential for $1 million in lead service line abatement. So it's very exciting. We look forward to hearing back on this grant here, hopefully before the end of the year.
Great. Any other comments? Roll call vote.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Resolution adopted 7-0.
Okay, before we go to audience, the city manager, I want to say Mayor Ryan and First Lady Brian are here, and we did a pretty good job in 25 items. I think you'd have to agree on that. All right. Audience, the city manager.
Nothing further, Your Honor.
Okay, audience, the city council.
Mr. Mayor.
Well, you can go ahead. That's fine.
Okay.
Vice Mayor Pullman.
I have two things.
Okay.
First of all, I've had a lot of questions over the couple of years, what happened to the train layout out front. So I've done some investigating. This was started by Mayor Ryan back there and Neil Fertelman, I believe. So actually Neil and I have been working on that. We located it. I've talked a lot about what we can do in the future with it. City manager seems to think we should put it back out there. But not at the expense that we had to pay for before. So we got some clubs involved, and with Neil's help, maybe they want to do a very small expense to do it every year. So look forward to maybe doing that next year. So we are working on that. We even thought about relocating it. So more to come, and I don't think it should go to waste. And I'm a big train nut anyway, so it's
a lot of people visited that train set for years.
Absolutely, and we get a lot of questions for it. So, number two, we had a great bowling event at Pullman Lane, and it was team Pullman was Susan Vaughn, Mayor Moeller, Craig Buchheit, myself, and my son, and we had this bet going on, and you can see who won. And I don't want to brag about it or anything, but we do have the bowling pin up here. And I don't know what Joshua Smith meant by this when we put 2024 champs. It said Team Smith and Lauer. He said your name soiled it, so he wanted your name below it. So I don't know what that meant, okay? But we, no help from me. I'm going to tell you right now, I had a terrible first game. City manager just tore him up, and then the second game, Lauer was messing with my son the whole time, and my son just caught on fire, and he was big help. So I think we won. It was 1,016 was a score to 946, and I think that's pretty much bad. I got to thank, Susan, Pat, everybody. Thanks for coming out. It's a great event. We got bragging rights this year, so. And I'm sure we're going to do it again next year. So great event. I hope Boys and Girls Club did a great job with it. I think they made some money on it. So good event.
Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Lauer, you wish to be heard about this.
Yes, I do. I'd like to introduce Bowling Gate.
Wait a minute.
This picture was taken during the match, and I have some real questions about this, and I think this should go under investigation.
I was fixing the scores. I mean, not fixing the scores. I was
really questionable here. So,
wow.
But no, I will say this: what a great event!
Bowling.
And Evan was such a joy and such a great time. I love being around him all the time.
I I had to calm him down. around
Two
you, man.
ringers were on that team. City Manager Boo Kite and Evan almost bowled a turkey at the end.
Oh, if he would have bowled that turkey at the end, you wouldn't have heard the end about it.
It's under investigation.
Yeah.
We'll look into it.
Well, he bowled well, and he bowls with Special Olympics every Saturday, and he is one heck of a bowler when he gets on his game. But you got in his head the first, and I kept telling him the whole time before you got there, do not listen to anything Lauer says to you. And you got in his head.
Being that we were the losing team, Joshua Smith is committed to.
Good job. That's awesome. And it was a fun bet. So that's what the bet was, is to donate back. But we had a great time, enjoyed bowling, and look forward to doing it again. I really think Joshua was upset that he lost. He's very competitive. Good Lord. So, but no, it was a fun time. So thank you for coming out. And I know Tommy John, he really appreciates City Council being out there. So, and Carly even sat back and cheered us on.
I did.
Yeah, so it was fun. So, thank you all.
You,
Mr. Mayor,
Councilmember Vaughn.
not on a fun note, but I wanted to recognize Ernst Bever, who passed away recently. Mr. Bever was quite a philanthropist, although he lived in Oxford. A very silent philanthropist who has done so much for the city of Hamilton, Oxford. University of Cincinnati actually has a pharmacy building named after him. So he was an outstanding man. And when I saw the obituary, it was just a few words, but he deserves a lot more than just a few words. A wonderful man.
Anyone else?
Mr. Mayor.
Councilmember Ryan.
It's hard to believe that tonight marks my final meeting as a member of Hamilton City Council. It is a surreal feeling. As I reflect on the last 8 years of public service, I'm so proud to have played a part in the incredible progress our city has made. From the creation of thousands of new jobs to the opening of countless new businesses, Hamilton has seen smart, strategic redevelopment. Together, we built a pro-business environment that has propelled our city forward. We've witnessed real, meaningful change, new jobs, new businesses, both large and small, stronger neighborhoods, and a renewed community pride. But perhaps the most remarkable transformation has been the growth of belief in Hamilton itself. Our residents are engaged, they volunteer, they show up, they support one another, they believe in our future. That belief is the heartbeat of our city's success. Even through our greatest achievements, we've also faced moments of uncertainty and difficult challenges. But in every situation, we stayed committed. We didn't back down, we didn't give in. We found solutions and we kept moving forward. That is the essence of strong leadership: resilience, grit, and determination. To my colleagues on City Council, thank you. Thank you for your dedication, your partnership, and your willingness to work together for the good of Hamilton. We are independent thinkers, yet united in purpose, and I will truly miss being a part of this amazing team. To the city manager, Craig Buchheit, and our entire city staff, thank you. I am grateful to have worked with such talented and committed professionals. Your work, your vision, and your love for Hamilton are evident in everything you do. Our community is stronger and safer because of all of you. To my wife, Amanda, to my parents, Don and Vicky, and the rest of my family, thank you for your unwavering support throughout this journey. Public service is demanding, but it is often hardest on the people who stand beside you. And I'm deeply grateful for your sacrifices, your patience, and your love. And to the residents of Hamilton, thank you for trusting me to serve you. It has been one of the greatest honors in my life to represent you and fight for you. I am forever grateful for this experience and for the opportunity to serve the city that I love and call home. We have so much to be proud of and so much to celebrate. But our work is not finished. Progress doesn't happen by chance. It happens because people choose to work hard, stay focused, and refuse to quit. And I have every confidence that Hamilton's success will continue. My time on City Council may end tonight, but my service to this community is far from over. It is my hope to continue representing you as your next Butler County Commissioner and to keep pushing Hamilton and Butler County forward. As we look ahead to the next chapter, Peter Drucker stated, "The best way to predict the future is to create it." And thank you again for the honor of serving all of you. May God bless you, your families, and may God continue to bless the city of Hamilton, Ohio. Thank you so much.
Thank you, Michael. All right, anybody else? Okay, I got a few things to say.
Which would you like to do first? The two items.
How about putting a lady that turned 95 years old? We were at the Gray last night. I was, Tim Nab was, and the Gray was just featured in the City Beat magazine, and it's tremendous. There's a birthday party. We didn't know about it, and then it was for Joan Crane. I bet you all of us on this up here know Joan Crane. Didn't know she was 95 years old, sharp as a tack. It was amazing, and Tim, you talked to her as well, didn't you?
We did, Pat. We did.
If you know Joan Crane and her husband who passed away a few years ago, just great givers to the community. And they had a party at Carmagnola, and that's also a tremendous restaurant. So glad that we were able to talk to her for a little bit. Number two, and I just threw this in there, so don't put it up there yet. Okay, we know what's about it.
Okay.
Well, you know what? Might walk in. No, this could.
Another investigation.
Former Mayor Bowling Green, Kentucky, gave me a call today. He's traveling through the city, and he's going to travel through again. And he says how great our entryways are. So you get a compliment from a former mayor from another city, another state, Commonwealth. That's really cool. All right, all of us have to go down here to the middle.
Come on, young man, Governor.
Need to recognize one more person. I'm going to push you to the middle right now. Mayor and Vicki, you want to come on up here, please? And Amanda, please join us up here. You really thought you were going to get away with a tremendously motivating speech and not have us do something for you? Jeez, oh Pete. You like those pictures, Michael?
I love it.
Those are probably all great memories, huh?
Wonderful memories.
Trying to figure out upper right-hand corner. Where was that at?
That was at Reno.
That's what I thought. We thought it was a dam. I mean, it was a cool picture.
Yeah.
It's like you were fishing in a whaleboat. I mean, it must have been raining up there or something. It's been a cold day.
It was flooding. Wasn't that right? It was flooding that day? Okay, yeah.
Great place to visit.
And then you and Joel up there having some fun, and that was really cool. And there were a lot more pictures, but thank you, Amanda, for also keeping the secret, because this is all kind of a secret. And of course, Mayor and Vicki, thank you for being here. I think I want to hear a few words from you folks about your son.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, we certainly are proud of Michael. When he first came to me, it seemed like 100 years ago, he said, "I think I'm going to run for city council." And I said, "Well, start going to the meetings so you know what they do there." Anyway, he has made us very proud for his accomplishments here on council and what he's achieved in these last 8 years. It's been a tremendous growth for the city, and for that we're all certainly happy. But thank you, Michael. Great job, and great job to this council too.
You're going to make me. Michael, I love you. I'll just, But I do want to thank all you guys too, because of the influence that you've had on him and how you've helped him and helped the city too. But I'm focused on him right now. So, and I really, really mean it. Everything you've done. You know what I
Now we got to hear from Amanda. Oh, definitely. Come on.
Anything, but I just want to say that I'm so proud of you, Michael. I know how much work and dedication you put in and just how much love you have for your city and your fellow council members. So it's been a long 8 years, but it's also just feels like it was just yesterday that he was elected. So he wouldn't be here without the support of all of you. And we're just so happy for him and proud of him. So, yeah.
Michael, it has been a journey. Through our friendship and knowing you as you were aspiring, watching your dad in that council, watching all of us that served and things, and you said to me, Tim, I want to run for city council. And you ran a great race. The night before Michael was elected, he and I were posting yard signs, and we were over at Linden School. And just happened to be putting signs in beyond the flags at the sidewalk. And through that conversation that night, I was putting my signs in, Mike was putting his signs in. I said, Michael, I really think you're going to be elected vice mayor. And he was, his first term, he was elected vice mayor. So that speaks volumes to your constituents, to the friends that we have here in Hamilton, the support of the entire community, and your bid to serve on our city council with all of us. It has been a tremendous opportunity for all of us to grow together and to the promises that we made, that we've kept to the city, that we would grow strategically, as you said in your speech tonight, and it was so eloquently done, Michael. Thank you for sharing. But again, as we talk about serving the residents, serving the businesses, serving the community, working with our city managers, working with staff, the transitions that we've made have all been positive. And we've got the influence of all the city and the people behind us to be able to share our happiness for you, and people are really, really supportive of your next bid for election. So good luck with that. Thank you for your service to our city, Michael.
You want to say something?
Yeah, I had one. I did want to point out that this is Donald V. Ryan for Donald Vance. This is Michael V. for Michael Victor, after his mother. I just thought that was important to clarify.
I've got to say something nice. I was really about done with you. So it's I give Michael a hard time all the time, but we've had a good friendship, and we're going to continue a friendship. You helped me along when I came in. We've switched seats. It's been nice, vice mayor, back to council, and you were there every time I had a question, just like everybody on council, but we conversed a lot about things. I admire your love for the city, what you do for the city. I think the future for you is bright. I think you're going to be a good commissioner. And I tease you and call you governor all the time too, but that may come one of these days. But I call him governor all the time when I talk to him. So it's, I know I give you a hard time and everything, but truly you have been a great person to have, to confide in and to talk to, and it's been a real big help for me, and I hope I could helped you out in some way too. But good luck on your future. I think you'll do very well. Okay, thank you.
Thanks for everything. It has been such a pleasure having you be part of us. Your thoughtfulness, your research, your eloquence, and everything that you would talk about, I feel like I always learn something from you. And it just has been, it's been great serving with you. I can't wait to serve to work with you when you're a commissioner, because I completely believe in you, and I think you'll get it done. So thank you and good luck, and thank you too, and thank you to his parents for everything. It's just been wonderful.
Thank you. Thanks, Michael, for everything.
You summed it up in what you said. This is a great team. We've all worked so well together, and I've learned so much from you. I came on board 2 years after you, and I'll never forget the Sunday at Lowe's out in the garden center shortly after I was elected, and I ran into you, and you stood there patiently with me when I asked, do I read all 800 pages of that? What do I do with this? Who's going to tell me what to do here? And nobody tells you what to do. We do it on our own. But you were so helpful because I didn't know who to ask. And I ran into you, and you listened, and you helped me. And it's just been a great team, and I appreciate it, and I wish you the best.
I had that same fear with the 800 pages. I was looking for the Cliff Notes. Michael, thank you very much. You have been a great influence. We had a night where we kind of really broke the ice at Billy Yanks, and I will remember that. I appreciate it. My girlfriend Wendy said that one day we'd become very interesting allies, and we did that. And you helped guide me through some of those things, introduced me to some great people along the way, and helped me develop relationships that will continue to help Hamilton in the future. I'm very appreciative of that. You've been very influential to me. You've become the interesting ally, but you've also become a friend, and I think that people know that when you become a friend to me, you're a lifelong friend. I support you. I believe that Butler County needs you because of your talents, and I believe that you bring balance to what will make Butler County move forward, and that balance is important. And I really respect what you do, and I look forward to seeing you as our commissioner.
All right. I'm kind of unique up here. I was like a bridge between this Mayor Ryan and this Ryan here. And I'll tell you what, I see so much of your father and mother in you. I mean, what I really, the way you investigate issues, I mean, that's tremendous. I mean, I think we as a council can depend upon you to hear what you've got to say, because we knew that you read things. We all read things, but you took a deep dive in the subjects. I mean, one time you and I ran, we went at the same time, I always ran at the same time, but I'd see you at all the same polls I was at. I went to all of them, you must have as well. And then one late night at Garfield, it was kind of like who was going to leave first, because we were both at Garfield about 7:20 or something like that, but we both stayed. And the weather was awful. I think you had a Bengals cap on because the weather was awful. And it has been a real pleasure and an honor to work with you, and I believe in you. I think all of us can say that. Also, the Mayor Proclamation, where Hamilton City Council and City Administration would like to acknowledge and express gratitude for our departing colleague, Council Member Michael Ryan. Whereas he's elected to City Council in 2017, including serving as Vice Mayor, and was elected to serve on Council for 8 years total. And whereas he served on multiple committees, including the Ohio Municipal Electric Association Board of Trustees, the Hamilton City School District Liaison role, and the Hamilton Middletown Task Force, and there were many others. And whereas as a council member, his greatest passion projects have been bringing Amtrak to Hamilton and working on the Miami Conservancy District tax assessments controversy. Michael thoroughly investigated the issues brought before council. Whereas Michael's passionate commitment to Hamilton's success through his service in public office emulates his father, Donald Ryan, the former mayor of Hamilton from 2001 to 2009. Whereas Michael lives in Hamilton with his wife, Amanda, and they spend their weekends enjoying the many amazing local restaurants and small businesses in our city. The Coach House is a personal favorite. So if you want to go talk to Michael in any one of these, check out the Coach House. Whereas he's worked at Western and Southern Life Insurance Company for 10 years and enjoys spending time with his family, including his 5 brothers. And they're probably some of your most wisest people to hear comment. I mean, we all probably got brothers up here. And I'll tell you what, brothers will be blunt and they'll tell you what it's like. So, but you got 5 of them. 5 brothers, Zach, Alex, Chris, Sean, Kevin, father-in-law Martin, and his 2 pugs. Now therefore, I, Pat Moeller, Mayor of the City of Hamilton, Ohio, and all of us on Hamilton City Council do recognize Michael Ryan, a man dedicated to his local community and to promoting its success through his time in office. We wish him luck in his future endeavors and thank him for his dedicated service on Hamilton City Council for the past 8 years. So, Michael, you've earned a lot of things, including a proclamation from your very own colleagues on City Council. And before we have you speak again, I'm sure you're going to say something else. We got a couple of these kind of drone shots of some projects that you worked on. When you look at this, I'm sure you will see projects that you worked on, even though it's a couple years ago. But I mean, you can just go down High Street and you can see, hey, I mean, when you look at what's now the Well House, you look at the municipal building and what's going on there, all the way down that street, you can point out what you've worked on. And Markham Park, you were involved with the everything that went on there at Markham Park. So put them in your home office or your office or wherever you end up.
Probably the commissioner's office.
Or the governor's office. Washington, D.C., why not?
Yeah.
But thank you. We want to hear from you again right now. Okay. Thank you, Michael, for your friendship and for your leadership.
Thank you. Council and staff, what an honor that this was. I did not expect this. I appreciate you guys so much. And this is a team mentality. The city's success is everybody in this room. And I just played a very small role in this, but I can't thank you enough for your service, your friendship. Everybody's always picked up the phone. If I had a question, everybody was always there. And it has just been such an honor to work with such a solid group. You know, with my trips out to DC or in Columbus, everybody every year has always said, how are you guys getting this done? I mean, your council is a solid unit. It is a solid team. And I said, you just answered the question. This is how we get it done here, because we have a solid team. And again, we're independent, but we come together to do what's best to push the city forward. So thank you so much for this. This is this truly means a lot, and I'm gonna miss it. Thank you so much.
We're gonna miss you. You can visit.
You know, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, and it's time to say thanks. So we said thanks to Karen Underwood Kramer, thanks to Steve Colwell and TV Hamilton. Thank you, Michael Ryan.
Thank you.
We have some more business to do.
Mayor. Yeah, I give him a hard time. We all have a good time. Thank you. Thanks.
That's the right way. Yeah. Thank you. Thank you for your mentorship. I know.
Michael, grab your nameplate. It goes with you.
Yeah, grab it out.
Good to see you, Don.
Hey, Michael, you need to grab your vice mayor one out there too, if it's in there.
I think I've got it.
You think you got it already? Okay.
Okay. Executive session is the next consideration. And, there's been a request that we go to executive session. Is that correct, Mr. City Manager?
That's correct, Mr. Mayor. To consider the employment, dismissal, discipline, promotion, demotion, or compensation of a public employee or official.
Motion that City Council go into executive session for that stated purpose given by the City Manager.
So moved.
Second.
Motion by Council Member Nab, second by Council Member Vaughn. Roll call vote on that motion to go into executive session.
Moeller.
Yes.
Pullman.
Yes.
Ryan.
Yes.
Fear.
Yes.
Vaughn.
Yes.
Nab.
Yes.
Lauer.
Yes.
Motion adopted, 7-0.
Go into executive session at 7:25. We'll come out of executive session just to basically adjourn the regular meeting. There'll be no more public business. So we've got things talked about back here. So thank you, Colin, for doing a good. Thank you, Cole, for doing a good job as an acting city clerk. All right, we're going to go to executive session.